English Dialogue Studio.
Daily English conversations for learners.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to English Dialogue Studio. I'm Emma.
And I'm Daniel. We're so happy you're here with us again today.
Today's topic is very important for anyone with a job.
Yes, today we're talking about asking for help at work.
No one knows everything,
Everyone needs help sometimes.
but asking for help in English can feel difficult
You might worry about sounding silly,
or bothering your coworkers.
but asking for help is normal and expected.
After today, you'll know exactly how to ask.
Let's start with the most basic way to ask for help.
Can you help me with something?
This is simple and polite.
You can also say,
Could you give me a hand?
do you have a minute?
Are you busy right now?
Repeat, can you help me with something?
Could you give me a hand?
Do you have a minute?
Are you busy right now?
Let's practice starting a conversation. Daniel, do you have a minute?
Sure, Emma. What's up?
I need some help with this spreadsheet. I'm a bit stuck.
Of course. Let me take a look.
Simple and polite.
What's up means what do you need?
Now, let's learn how to be specific about what you need.
Don't just say I need help. Explain what kind of help.
You can say,
I'm having trouble with this report.
I don't understand this part of the project.
Could you explain how this works?
Do you know how to fix this error?
I can't figure out how to do this.
Repeat, I'm having trouble with this report.
I don't understand this part.
Could you explain how this works?
Do you know how to fix this error?
I can't figure out how to do this. Let's practice being specific.
Emma, what do you need help with?
I'm having trouble with this Excel formula. It's not calculating correctly.
Let me see. Which cell is the formula in?
Cell C15. It should be adding everything, but the number's wrong.
Ah, I see the problem. You missed one cell in the range.
Good job being specific.
The more specific you are, the faster people can help.
Now, let's talk about asking a colleague for advice.
Sometimes you need an opinion, not just help.
You can say,
What would you do in this situation?
do you think this looks right?
Do you think this looks right?
Could I get your opinion on something?
How would you handle this?
Repeat, what would you do in this situation?
Do you think this looks right?
Could I get your opinion on something?
How would you handle this?
Let's practice asking for advice.
Daniel, could I get your opinion on this email?
Sure, let me see it.
I'm not sure if the tone is right. It's for an important client.
I think it's good, very professional, but maybe add a sentence at the end thanking them for their time.
Good idea. Thanks, Daniel.
Anytime.
Getting a second opinion is always helpful.
Now, let's talk about asking for help with a deadline.
Sometimes you can't finish on time alone.
It's better to ask for help than to miss a deadline.
You can say, I'm worried I won't finish this on time.
Could you help me with part of this project? Is there any way you could take one of these tasks?
I need some support to meet this deadline.
I'm sorry to hear that. What do you need help with? Could you review the data section? I'm not confident in my numbers. Of course. Send it over and I'll look at it today. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. No problem. That's what teammates are for. Great way to ask for help. Be honest about your situation. Now, let's talk about how to respond when someone asks you for help.
If you can help, say,
Of course. What do you need?
Sure, I'd be happy to help.
Let me take a look.
No problem, I've got a few minutes.
Of course. What do you need? Sure, I'd be happy to help. Let me take a look. No problem. I've got a few minutes.
If you're too busy to help right now, say,
I'm a bit swamped right now. Can it wait an hour?
I'd love to help, but I'm in a meeting. Can I check in with you after?
I'm not the best person for this. Have you asked blank?
I'd love to help, but I'm in a meeting. Can I check in with you after?
I'm not the best person for this. Have you asked blank? Let's practice responding.
Daniel, can you help me with this presentation?
Sure. What do you need?
I'm not sure how to make the charts look professional.
I can show you. Give me 5 minutes to finish this email.
Perfect, thanks.
Friendly and helpful. Now, let's talk about following up after getting help.
Always say thank you.
You can say, thanks so much for your help.
I really appreciate it.
I really appreciate you taking the time.
No problem at all. That's what coworkers are for.
Well, let me know if you ever need help with anything.
I will. Thanks, Emma.
Always nice to be thanked. It builds good relationships. Now, let's learn some important workplace vocabulary.
Task, project, deadline, meeting, presentation, report, spreadsheet, document, email, file, folder, database, software, hardware, printer, scanner, computer, laptop, monitor, keyboard, internet connection, server, network, IT support, help desk, manager, supervisor, colleague, coworker, team, department, office, cubicle, conference room, break room.
Repeat. Task, project, deadline, meeting, presentation, report, spreadsheet, document, email, file, folder, database, software, hardware, printer, scanner, computer, laptop, monitor, keyboard, internet connection, server, network, IT support, help desk, manager, supervisor, colleague, coworker, team, department, office, cubicle, conference room, break room.
Great vocabulary.
These words will help you in any workplace. Now, let's fix some common mistakes.
Mistake number 1. I need help for this problem.
Wrong preposition.
Correct. I need help with this problem.
Mistake number 2. Can you explain me this?
Missing preposition.
Correct. Can you explain this to me?
Mistake number 3. I don't understand nothing.
Double negative.
Correct. I don't understand anything. Or, I understand nothing.
Mistake number 4. I am very busy. I have many works.
Work is usually uncountable.
Correct. I have a lot of work. Or, I have many tasks.
Let's practice. I need help with this problem. Can you explain this to me? I don't understand anything. I have a lot of work.
Perfect. Now, here are some idioms about work and help.
To give someone a hand.
This means to help someone.
Example, could you give me a hand with these boxes?
To go above and beyond.
This means to do more than expected.
Example, she went above and beyond to help me finish the project.
To be in the same boat.
This means to be in the same situation.
Example, we're all in the same boat with this tight deadline.
To pick someone's brain.
This means to ask someone for advice or ideas.
Example, can I pick your brain about the marketing strategy?
To lend a hand.
This means to help.
Example, if you need help, just say so. I'm happy to lend a hand.
Repeat. Give someone a hand. Go above and beyond. In the same boat. Pick someone's brain. Lend a hand.
Before we finish, let's review. We learned how to start asking for help.
Can you help me with something?
We learned how to be specific.
I'm having trouble with this report.
We learned how to ask for advice.
What would you do in this situation?
We learned how to ask a boss.
I'd like your input on this project.
We learned how to ask about technology.
My computer is frozen.
We learned how to ask for deadline help.
I'm worried I won't finish on time.
We learned how to respond to help requests.
Sure, I'd be happy to help.
We learned how to thank someone.
Thanks so much for your help.
We learned important workplace vocabulary.
And we fixed common mistakes.
That's everything you need to ask for help at work.
Here's your challenge for today.
If you work, try asking a coworker for help with something.
It can be small.
Can you look at this email?
Do you know how to fix this?
Practice asking politely.
If you don't work, practice at home.
Imagine a situation and say the words out loud.
Could you give me a hand with this?
Thanks so much for your help.
Practice until it feels natural.
Now go to the comments.
Tell us about a time you asked for help at work.
What happened? Was the person helpful?
For example, I once asked my boss for help with a difficult client. She gave me great advice.
That's wonderful.
Or, I was too shy to ask for help at first, but now I know it's okay.
So important to learn.
Share your experiences with us.
And if this episode helped you,
Please subscribe to English Dialogue Studio.
hit the notification bell so you never miss a lesson.
We post new English conversations every day.
Next time, we'll talk about another everyday topic.
You'll have to come back to find out.
Until next time, keep practicing.
Keep learning.
Keep speaking English.
Thanks for joining us at English Dialogue Studio.
Bye, everyone.
See you soon.